Welcome back to the channel. My name's Tom, and today I'm back with more from the Stormville Airport Flea Market in Stormville, New York. I thought this was pretty cool. This is a Sherwood Forest archery set from the 1940s. He says it's new old stock. It's got $55 on it, and it looks to be in pretty good condition, other than it does look a bit dusty, so it could probably be cleaned up a bit. I tried looking online. I didn't really see any that had sold. There was one for sale on eBay for $155, but again, no sold prices. And this is a Corgi Express service van, and there's a lot of these that have sold on eBay. Mostly loose though, not in the box. So loose they seem to go for about as little as maybe $10 up to $60 plus shipping. And there were only two that had sold in the box, and they were best offers. So it doesn't really tell me what they actually went for, but I would guess probably around $100 would be my guess on value for that.
It's safe because it has rubber tips on it.
Well, I've never seen a Rhode Island dealer plate before. I have 0.600 plate too. I sold one this morning. I've still got one over there. Three of them.
This vendor had a lot of great antique toys, and this one's called Magic Auto Race. It's from 1950. It's by a company called Wolverine, and he's got it for $49, which sounds reasonable to me, but I was not able to find any sold listings, so I'm not sure what it generally goes for.
When you sold one earlier,
Don't know how this works.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
I was happy to get it. He told me the same thing. Rhode Island.
You must put the cards down, and then it jiggles them to the finish, I guess.
All white ones. Sometimes you look out. Yeah. I got those mask plates there, 17, 18, and 19 pair, and they were painted.
I love these old Greyhound bus toys. I'm guessing this one's probably from the 50s or 60s. If it was in a little bit better condition, I would have picked it up though, but it was missing a wheel and the paint's not in the best condition.
You don't see these too often, these old signs that have the marbles on them, or the reflectors. Yeah, before they had reflective paint or decals, whatever they are now, they had these marble type things. Yep.
Here's a Corgi Lunar Bug from the 1970s. It's kind of like a retro futurism type toy where it's what people thought the future would look like back in the past. And he's got $40 on it. I checked online, and that seems to be about double what they're going for if you're not taking into account shipping costs. These old tin play sets are really amazing. I think this one's probably from the 50s or 60s. It's got $75 on it. But I don't know what it is about those. I just find them really fascinating. And as always, don't forget, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell. Thanks. So this caught my eye just because I really didn't know what it was. It says K&E on it, and it's got like a little red cross, so I was thinking maybe it's some sort of medical kit or something to do with the Swiss, but it says it's a Schneider Technical Instrument Corp Schneider surveying instrument, so I'm guessing it's a surveyor's level and possibly part of a tripod maybe? I'm not entirely sure. I couldn't get it open. Here's a nice old Viewmaster, still in the original box. Fairly common. I actually have one just like that. They're not super valuable, but I do love Viewmasters. I just wish there was a way to transfer the Viewmaster reels to a computer so you could look at them in a like a VR headset or something. That would be pretty cool. This is a Hopalong Cassidy shooting gallery from the 1950s. He's got $50 on it, and that's actually a good price. I went on eBay, and there were only two that had sold, and they were both about $75 to $80. So $50 is a pretty good deal.
It was 220. Almost.
But hey, we gave it a shot, see how it would work out, and it just, yeah, it's just too far. No, I've been doing fine, just break my cot out at night. And,
was nice. You know what? I think I really lost interest when Joanne died, when we had to leave early.
It's more of those cologne vehicles.
Oh, yeah.
Peanut butter. Yeah, it just grinds up peanuts.
This is a Mr. Peanut peanut butter maker. I'm guessing it's probably from the 60s or 70s. He's got 25 on it, which is just about right. They seem to sell for about $20 on average on eBay, so I'm sure you could probably get them to come down to 20 most likely.
What is that? It has different symbols.
What, this? It's Chinese writing, I think. Yeah, made in China.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these are hard to tell if these are originals or reproductions.
My guess is reproduction because it's made in China and it's only $11, so if I'm wrong, let me know. Who here remembers Time Life Records? This is a set of Time Life records called To the Moon. It's from 1969. And basically, as the cover says, it's the dramatic story of man's boldest venture told in the voices of those who achieved it. So I'm guessing it's maybe interviews or some sort of documentary type stuff on record. So kind of interesting. It seems to go for about $15 to $25 online from what I've seen. I think these are vintage air fresheners. I know they're air fresheners. I'm just not sure if they're vintage. I'm guessing based on that Looney Tunes logo there, they might be from the 90s.
Some air fresheners.
I do remember seeing that logo on a lot of different items back then. So I wonder if they actually still smell.
Oh, there's part of a phone booth
Oh, yeah.
with the Apple icon on it.
I want this for fuel kit for medical aids. Casualty tags, tourniquet.
Oh, it's all sealed.
Wow.
Compression bandages, gauze. I'm not sure how old that is though.
And in case you were wondering, he's asking $50 for it.
Doesn't look too old though. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Problem with these old cups is they turn yellow.
Oh, yeah.
I've got some cereal bowls like this, and they're all yellow. Apparently, you can make them whiter by putting hydrogen peroxide in them.
Oh.
I tried it. It whitened it a little bit,
Did
but
it? Yeah.
not a lot.
That's interesting.
Yeah. That's how they bleach hair. They use hydrogen peroxide, right?
Oh, I guess, yeah, you're right.
Probably
Yeah,
with some stuff
they
mixed
say,
in, but
you know, peroxide blonde.
yep.
It's reel to reel.
Oh, it's for
Yeah, for a projector. Yes. It actually has.
Here we have an RCA RZA 201T radio from about the mid-60s. He's got $15 on it, and I wasn't able to find any sold prices on eBay, but people seem to be asking between about $12 and $25 for it, plus about $10 to $15 for shipping. So if it works, $15 is a very good price. This Care Bears Halloween costume from 1982 really brings back a lot of memories for me. I never had a Care Bear outfit, but I did have a Darth Vader one that came in a box just like that, and it was the same thing. It was that hard plastic mask with, it was basically a plastic smock that you would wear. It didn't look anything like the character, but that's pretty much what Halloween costumes were back in the early 80s.
All right, thank you. No problem, sir. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be back.
According to the tag, this is a Czech writer, and I would guess it's probably from the 60s. He's only got 10 bucks on it, which sounds like a good price to me. I would imagine, though, that it's probably a very small audience that would be interested in something like that, but I think that's a pretty good deal for 10 bucks.
I think it's too big.
I bought a big boy toy like this at the Mansfield Drive-In Flea Market earlier this year, and I think I paid more than 18. I might have paid 20 or 25. I actually can't remember what I paid for it. That one's very, very similar to the one I got, and I think they're probably from the 70s, most likely. That one looks maybe a little bit newer than the one I have. Thought this was pretty cool. This is a Keystone battleship toy from the early 1940s. He's asking $135 for it. I did check them out on eBay, and I didn't find that exact one for sale, but I did see a lot of other Keystone ships, and they tended to go for a little bit less than that, but that may be worth more than the others. I'm honestly not sure.
What is that?
It's a boat's hull of some sort. Not sure what it'd be used for, but it's hollow, so I assume it floats.
Addie!
No, I don't know where she is.
Here's some old Cabbage Patch Kids from the 1980s. And as most of you probably know, the Cabbage Patch Kids were very popular in the early to mid 80s. And from what I understand, though, the market on them has calmed down quite a bit, and they're apparently fairly affordable. I'm sure there's some out there that are really expensive, but I think the majority are not.
Yeah.
These are Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cereal bowls from the 1990s, and he's got $11 a piece on them. That's actually a good price. I kind of wish I had bought these now, because a set of 4 just sold today, actually, on eBay for $200, and a lot of other sets of 4 have sold for, well over $50. So that's a very good deal. Hopefully they'll be there the next time I go.
Mrs. Pillsbury Doughboy?
Oh,
I don't remember there being a female one. 1970.
did you get that with like?
I actually found the Pillsbury Doughboy version of this toy at the Elephant's Trunk Flea Market not too long ago for only $5. So I kind of wish I had bought this one now. I would have had a matching set, even though that one's not in the best condition.
Mind if I pick this up?
Hey, you can play with it.
And of course I've got to stop and look at the character glasses.
This is from comic.
Oh, yeah.
What's it? BC, I think.
Oh, it's an Arby's.
Oh, okay.
1981. Yeah, it looks like BC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, never seen one of those before.
I really like your name.
Yeah, if I knew it was going to be desirable and collectible, I would have kept it better.
I hear that. It is collectible, right?
Yeah, the people moving away from cars and I get from the van, jeeps, pickups, four-wheelers.
It looks cool.
Getting awfully specific on the price, $550.
Oh.
I'll have to work on that movie.
Well, do 25 each, 3 for 50. I don't know. They haven't sitting in my front porch as I picked them up over the years.
Hi.
How we doing?
Good. You have 5 and 7. Would you take 10 for the 2?
Yeah, good enough.
All right. Thank you. It's a talking Viewmaster.
Okay.
Oh, here's a lot of Viewmaster reels. 400 for everything. It's a little bit more than I have with me today.
Yeah.
Flintstones, Disney World. Those are the ones I like, the old Disney World ones and Disneyland and Lost in Space. Yeah, these are some good reels.
Hey, John, if I can help anybody, let me know.
I love old computer hardware, so I thought this was pretty cool. It's a 1992 Logitech Photoman Plus.
Yeah, it's an old computer camera, I think. Photoman Plus. Looks like it would have plugged into the computer somehow, but I mean, 75 is way high, I think.
When that was new, it sold for about $800. Nowadays, though, I don't think it's worth $75, honestly. I could be wrong, but I couldn't find any that had sold. I would say that's more like a $20 item, maybe, in my opinion.
We'll put him on the table. This table. Right here. He's going right here.
You take that fork.
Somebody must have put a sticker with big numbers on it because they couldn't read.
What I meant to say was that they had vision problems. They couldn't read the numbers because their vision was poor. Not that they weren't able to read numbers.
Yeah, the original numbers are underneath there. Hi, how much is the telephone? 25? Okay.
So clearly whoever had this phone was hard of hearing and also had poor vision because of the giant numbers, and then that's a volume knob on the handset. Never seen one like that before. 25, though, is a little bit more than I'm willing to pay for a telephone like that.
These bears are interesting. They got wood paws and faces.
Oh yeah. Ping-a-ding-doo. or ping-a-ding-do.
This is kind of interesting. That's Pepe Le Pew with that cat he's always chasing, and I guess you'd call this a diorama. It looks handmade, or at least not officially licensed by Warner Brothers for sure. But yeah, I've never seen one of those before.
I bought something from him. He doesn't have those meat sticks. He said go back to me after he cut something an hour. Right over here. You want lemonade? Throw lemonade in. It is.
Well, I guess it's...
I figure when I was going back to find out so much blue with it, see? And there's a lot of ice. Oh, it's fine.
These are weird. Never seen these. Metal Expo 1970. Copper metal. It says metal is dedicated to man reaching out towards space, subsuming the endless progress of 20th century. Huh. Wonder what that is from. Expo 70. I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
Well, I looked it up, and Expo 70 is
they're all the
actually the
same.
Japan World Exposition. So basically the World's Fair for Japan from 1970. Never heard of it.
Hi. How much are these?
They're 5 each.
5 each? They're all the same, right? As far as I can tell. Yeah, they look. I think they're identical.
Yeah, I think they're all Expo 70.
Here we go. You can go blind here.
Where did that take place?
Japan World Exposition.
Oh.
I guess Japan. Yeah, $5. I'll take one.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, I think I already told them that we want to see it. But I told that.
Sir? Here. What are you asking for this etching?
It's 60. It's what's the guy's name? He's listed ours. Nice print.
The one that Brentfield, I think they do Brentfield. Like they do that, and then they do like other ones further north.
What are these, stocks or something? Yeah, certificate of stock.
Oh.
Handicap.
Here's an Atari 2600 and some games. I didn't see a price on it, but it's probably not a lot. The Atari 2600 and the games really don't sell for all that much money. Unless the console is one of the original 6-button ones, often called the Heavy Sixer. Those are worth a little bit, but most of the other consoles and a lot of the games really aren't worth all that much money. Especially when you compare them to like Sega or Nintendo games from the 80s.
Come right up. I'm like, I'm all right. I think you did. We were raised in we had a motorcycle. And they literally put a drumstick for an axe. Oh yeah, we were. I did. No, we were going to come back further, faster. Take 20 for this? Yeah.
We'll get it out on the walkway, you know. Get it out on the walkway.
Oh yeah. That's similar to what I watched when I was watching live cams in Thailand.
It's very 1970s with that banana seat on it. Oh, you get a whole Subway sign.
And there you have it. That's the end of this episode of the Stormville Airport Flea Market, but I've got a lot more coming. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.